Hello and welcome back to Project Nihilum 0. Last time we got the start of our last remaining route all done. This time, because yes, there is a this time, I do still have a couple achievements remaining. One of them being an achievement I should have gotten like 20 odd episodes ago. The other one being an achievement I'm sure is surprising I saved for this long. Yes, we are finally going to see Sullivan's drawer contents the first time you can access them. That and my picking Charlotte to stay after we nearly die might honestly be like 95% of the new in-game content this video, because the color you get at the beginning doesn't change anything in Act 1 beyond your quote-unquote name. It's unlikely that I'll continue with this character in the future. I'm just using it for final dialogue purposes. But that's a thing for future me to figure out. But before we do that, I'm gonna just mess around over here because there's a few things that I've not brought up yet. So we got our files here. That's the first thing I'm gonna look at. So we have 4 different categories here. We got characters, memories, gallery, and music. I'm gonna go into the music and gallery first because those are just quick to explain. You can find all of the music that you get throughout the game here. As soon as you hear it in-game, it'll unlock. So that's a neat thing. You can just click on it and it'll just start playing the music. And it does end up, I think, going like, when you do it this way, you end up with the music just, it goes to the next track after it's done. I'm gonna just put this back on for now. And then gallery, you can see all the gallery images, so we got them all. And then this one, so this one has like, I think, yeah, so there's all of our different gallery images here. We can, if I could get out of this. So you can just pull them up and then they'll pop up on the screen. Alright, and then next, there's this weird little thing here. I have no idea what this is. It's kind of just, it's around here. Oh! What is this then? Because I've not gotten this yet. First memory. I didn't know I had this. Okay. That's neat. I've never opened this, so I didn't know it did this. I hope whatever this is, I guess I gotta find it now. Oh god. And anyways, and then the characters, so you can pull up like each individual character and it'll give some information about each of them. I was told about a little Easter egg, so I gotta figure this out. So, hold on, I gotta look. I need to look this up, because I don't remember exactly. Yeah, so you can apparently click on the characters in the menu, so I'm gonna see what that does.
What are you trying to do? Please respect my personal space.
I'm sorry! I'm sorry! I'm sorry, Astaroth! I didn't know that that was a thing! Oh my god, I gotta see this!
Oh, getting a little touchy? Well, I don't mind, but you will certainly regret it later on.
Okay! I gotta hear all of these now, oh my god.
What is it? Do you need anything, or are you just bored? Perhaps you could amuse me this time.
Oh god, we got it. Okay, yeah, so about earlier, the music is now just going through the tracks that we have, which is all of them. Anyways.
Hey, careful. I love pranks, but not the kind that get me hurt.
I'm not trying to hurt you by doing that! God dang, Soren! Oh god.
Will you quit annoying me? If you won't stop, I swear.
Oh my god. Oh, this is the one that's gonna get me killed.
Stop.
I'll have you get your fingers cut off. No, you wouldn't want that, would you?
No, I don't. I'm just gonna leave. Bye! And then, alright, so that's all in the files. I may see if there's more voice lines later for that. If it's just one. Or if there's more for, like, actually clicking on them, and I'll probably share that later in the video if there is. Anyways, our next thing is options, so you can have it choose to skip a lot of different places. I can't remember if, like, this means that it doesn't skip it or not. I think that means it skips it, actually. I don't know. And then you can do it windowed or full screened, like the screen. That's the words. And then you can change the text, like, to go faster or slower. Hi, Charlotte. And then this, I think, is if you have it, like, on automatically, like, playing. And then up here, so we got our 3 different, like, volumes. So we got music, sound, and voice. I've already played around with this because this was up here originally, but because I needed to hear the voices better, I had to turn the music down. The sound, I don't know what that is for, because it doesn't seem to do a whole lot. But the voices gets kind of funny.
Is the volume all right?
Is the sound variable comfortable?
Are your ears working?
I didn't want to have to listen to you either. Is the sound variable comfortable? Is that better?
How's the sound now?
Hello?
You done with the sound yet? You done with the sound yet?
Clap twice if you can hear me.
I'm sorry I had to. Anyways, I'm gonna put it back up.
I suppose I may have to speak up.
I'm sorry, Astaroth. I'm sorry, I have issues sometimes with auditory processing. It's okay. I'll catch up later. Anyways, and then credits. So I already showed this back several episodes ago, but you can see, like, who all worked on the project, what their role in it was, and they also have, like, social media links. I've not actually clicked on any of them to find out if they work or not, but yeah. And then help, so you can look at, like, the controls and what they do. This I'm gonna have to look at. This just blah, 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 blah. Shift plus A opening the accessibility menu. And then this toggle assistive self-voicing. I might have to try that too. Just to show what those do, you know? So yeah. I've already shown, obviously, the hiding the user interface, because I did that back in episode 11, I'm pretty sure, with Soren, when I was like, look at him! Look at him! And then, yeah, take a screenshot. It then saves that in the local files whenever you do that, so you can find those. I know Steam, you can search to browse local files and it'll just be there. Anyways, we are going to start a new game, and I'm going to mess around and have fun with it. Alright, we're back here. We know what we must do, because we have to be here. I gotta get my final achievement, so we're gonna do 1172. I'm going to do they, them this time. And then dangerousness of ability, low. And then I'm just doing low for both of these so that I guarantee that I'm gonna get green. Anyways, let's sign our paperwork. The man in the lab coat quietly puts his pen aside and looks at you in silence for a moment.
Ah, a green one. With the shapeshift ability.
We finally have it! They will hate you! I finally have my shapeshifting ability achievement. Let's go!
Hi, what's your name?
I still want to get that other memory, whatever it is, because I don't have that in any of them. And it's so weird that I don't. Okay, so this time we are going to go with the name Micaiah.
Ah, nice to meet you.
Alright. We're finally gonna do it. Let's go get up and inspect the desk. On trembling feet, you stumble across the room, going past the weird-looking animals. Their stench hits your nose, but you are far too focused on what you are doing. Getting closer to the... Blah! I can words. Getting closer to the desk, you see the lock is a 4-digit code. Tick-tock. Alright, we're gonna try to unlock it. Okay, a code? It seems to be his office. So what kind of code would a lazy or rather tired guy choose? And we know we have 3 trials to guess the code, and then we type it with the thing. Anyways, 1111. Finally, the lock clicks and the drawer opens. Oh, it's just... Okay, it just says, like, what we already know. Okay. I like how it's, like, written down, like, that's a thing. There's our achievement! Clever or just lazy? I certainly didn't feel clever the first time. But I felt clever after the fact. A little surprised, you flinch and jerk backward, then get closer again and glance over the edge into the drawer. You skip through your notes, trying to decipher anything at all. Checkup report, Green 1172, November 2969. You put the folder back down, noticing some more notes next to it. A file labeled Experiment Red 1111. A note stuck to the expert file. October checkup overdue. A post-it reading exit month/year. With your heart racing, you slam the drawer back shut as you hear footsteps approaching. On nimble feet, you sprint back over to the examination bed you sat on a few minutes ago. Just as you sit down, the door opens. Sullivan and the caretaker step inside.
The test will have to wait. Someone sabotaged my equipment. I swear, if I catch that boy...
He grumbles and turns toward his animal test subject again as the caretakers blindfold you and bind your hands again. Right before the blindfold covers both of your eyes, you throw Sullivan a thankful look, noticing how your headache has gotten better. He notices and nods slightly. Okay, so this just merges back into... As long as they don't catch you trying and failing to open the drawer. Okay. Oh great, I have to actually do this. Oh well. I'll do it again. Man, I really want to just... After I'm done recording, I really want to just play Sudoku now. Oh god dang it. Anyways, I will meet you guys back whenever I have, gotten to where I need to, which is Charlotte's dialogue in episode 10. Let's do this again. Unfortunately, I have to do this all over again!
Huh, a green one.
100% makes the game. I'm gonna play Sudoku again! Alright! We're gonna make this go slower on purpose, because no.
You were a bit slower than in the last test. Perhaps just a minor mistake.
My minor mistake was taking the same time and breaking the game. I think I know what I'm doing.
Do you want me to stay with you in case something happens?
This is my office space, remember?
After this near-death experience, I'm still the best choice for care. I'm sure there will be some need to talk.
Again, they stare at you while they wait for your decision. Welp, our final new piece of dialogue. Let's go.
A good decision. What you need now is rest and someone to talk about what's happened.
Sullivan leaves the room without a word, accompanied by a somewhat puzzled-looking Astaroth. The silence in the room feels almost heavy on your shoulders, until Charlotte pulls a chair closer to the bedside and sits down on it.
You gave us all quite a scare, you know.
She smiles gently, but also seems a little exhausted. You nod and stare at your hands, embarrassed. I don't even know exactly what happened.
You inhaled some of your own vomit and almost choked on it. At least we think so.
Blech. That's not fun. You nod thoughtfully and try to remember what happened. Distorted, you remember this strange, endless space in the small figure. The eye above her. The water beneath your feet. Why? What triggered that?
To be honest, I assume it was a mistake in the administration of the medication. Astaroth seems sure he didn't mess it up, but who knows? Mistakes happen unintentionally.
You nod again and stare thoughtfully into the distance.
You'll be fine. Don't worry.
Out of the corner of your eye, you see her hand approach your shoulder. You instinctively flinch back to Charlotte's surprise. Sorry, I was in thought. Smiling mildly, Charlotte drops her hand without it having touched you.
It's okay. You look much fitter now. I'll have someone take you back to Soren, okay?
To Soren! To Soren! Oh my god! I love how she just brings him up specifically, like, hey, yeah, I know you like him a lot, so here, I'll bring him up for you. You nod gratefully and follow her with your gaze until she has disappeared. The door opens again shortly afterwards and one of the two caretakers enters. Okay, and at that point, it's gonna just be exactly the same as before. So yeah, that's probably the final piece of dialogue I have to get. We'll see if there's anything else interesting I find that pops up. If not, then, well, yeah. I love how I got that one first, immediately. I already know what happens if you can't do it fast enough, so I don't care too much if that happens or not. I am blind. What is with me today? Oh my god. Why am I so bad at this right now? Where did they go? I'm probably gonna fail this at this point, because what is happening? Why am I... There's another one. Oh my god, that took me forever just to find that one. Man, past self was smarter than current self is, I guess. There's gotta be some... Oh my god, I am so sorry. This is not gonna...
Too bad. But, well, you don't seem to be fit either. Maybe that's the reason.
I am so sorry. Wow. Past self put current self to shame. At least back then I was able to solve it. I don't know what happened that time. Man, that was bad. Hi, welcome to Future Geek Eye butting in with this recording literally the night before this video is supposed to post. So remember when I almost accidentally played the game censored and said I'd go back one day to check what gets censored? Yeah, I guess who forgot about that until a few days ago. For censoring in Act 1, there is only one place where it happens. In the arena, choosing to play dead will result in a shorter version of the scene we saw. It completely skips the part where another expert was behind us, that got the full force of the crate, and we used him to disguise ourselves as another dead person. In the censored version, it just has a stocking followed by us pretending to be dead. Anyways, that's all. Let's get back to past self's antics. Then your eyes fall on the desk you noticed when you first examined this room. You remember the code and quickly open the drawer while your eyes scan the notes. Okay, yeah, so the game does recognize if you did it already, the code thing, so they're like, okay, yeah, no, you're just gonna open it. You don't have to type it in again. And so, yeah. You skip through the notes trying to decipher anything at all. Checkup report, green 1172, November 2969. You put the folder back down, noticing some more notes next to it. I think this is just going back into what we already had, so that now should be all of the possible dialogue that you can get. I'm assuming. So yeah. I've done it, guys. I've gotten pretty much everything you can get out of Act 1. Oh yeah, so I was gonna check what happens if you go to the exit and just immediately type the code in? Just to kind of see what happens. We're gonna try that. You keep running, mostly straight ahead. Every now and then you have to run to Oh, I can words. Every now and then you have to turn left and right, but get back on course after the next junction. You keep looking out for the signs pointing you in the direction of the supposed exit. You have no choice but to hope that it is actually the real exit. With trembling legs, you sprint up a flight of stairs, along the corridor, and finally stand in front of a single door. Next to the door, you discover a pad with numbers and a scanner. And we, of course, already know it's 116. The door opens with a soft hiss. As if in a daze, you rush through, up the stairs behind it, further and further. You pass through door after door without any problems or bumping into people. You can feel it. The exit is near. Then you're at the top. The last door in front of you is open. You storm out into the dark night and don't stop running. You don't know how long you've been running, but when you finally come to a halt, every fiber of your body is burning like fire. Breathing heavily, you lean against one of the house walls. Sounds from the main road reach your ears in a distorted way, so that every passing car sends you into another state of panic. It takes you a long time to calm down enough to think about your next steps. You look around silently, not knowing where you are and where you should go. Suddenly, the sound of footsteps echoes in your ears. With your heart pounding, you start to move around, your hands clenched into fists in fear. Who's there? Then a figure emerges from the shadows of the alley. Okay, so putting in the code automatically gets you the bounty hunter route. So I was wrong on the fact of, oh, you use the code to unlock, you're going to get the bounty hunter route, and the key card, you're going to get true paradise. That is absolutely not true. Because if you see here, we're going to use the key card as our shapeshifter. And if we go through this dialogue, we still get the bounty hunter route. So this is entirely based on your ability, because I had to ask, because I was so confused yesterday, or was it the day before? I don't remember, and got clarification for what needed to happen. So, shapeshifters, if you escape, you'll get the bounty hunter route. Hybrids and mind glimpsers, when you escape, will get the true paradise route. So now that I know this, I'm able to just get what I need. Unfortunate that we're not going to be able to have every route have every ability, but at least I know that now before I start losing my mind trying to get a mind glimpse on the bounty hunter route and find out I can't do it. Oh my god, stop dodging! Stop dodging! What in the world?! Stop dodging, girl! I need to win this fight, not lose it! Oh my god, how many... If I swear to god. 5th time! What in the world? Okay. Okay. Okay, what? That's it. We're saving and reloading. We're saving and reloading. This is ridiculous. I'm not going to read. Well, let's do the assistive thing and see what happens.
Self-voicing enabled. Gallery entry unlocked. The door opens with a soft hiss. As if in a daze, you rush through, up the stairs behind it, further and further. You pass through door after door without any problems or bumping into people. You can feel it, the exit is near. Then you're at the top, the last door in front of you is open. You storm out into the dark night and don't stop running.
Okay, I'm gonna turn it off. That was kind of funny, though.
Self-voicing disabled.
I'm sorry, I spoke over you, self-voicing. Oh yeah, I need to check that accessibility menu. Okay, so that gives us a bunch of different things, so we can change the font, the text size, space between lines, high contrast text, self-voicing off, text-to-speech, clipboard debug. Oh, that's just if it messes up or something like that. Voice volume, self-voicing, volume drop. Okay, so that'd be how fast it speaks. Alright, that's cool. Alright. Well, that's about all I have as far as in-game content goes. I think. Unless I find something with the character menu thing, or even if we have a main menu. Because there's still that other memory we don't have. Oh, now we don't have either. Oh, that's awkward. Mess around in here. I'm sorry, guys.
What are you trying to do? Please respect my personal space. What are you trying to do? Please respect my personal space.
Okay, so it's only one. There is not multiple dialogues that can come up. It's just the same one. Just thought I'd say that. Anyways, that's all I have for this episode. I am planning on having a synthesis kind of episode after this one. Basically, like, summing up all my thoughts about this story, the characters, the music, any other thoughts I have. And then after that, I'm going to be making a video guide to get 100% achievements, get every gallery image and stuff in the game, and get a little more in depth on the abilities and the color in that assessment and how to get those individual things. So, until next time.